the Joyful Yogini here. Happy Monday. It's time for the weekly readings. So I'm live here also on Reddit. I think I need to tilt this a little bit. Just don't fall over. I should have this a little bit more stable. But anyways, we're going to see how this goes. So I hope everyone had a really great weekend. I had an opportunity to swim in an outdoor pool, and that to be outside and swimming, that is me in my happy place. So it was really, really nice. The weekend was good. I actually 2 weekends in a row, I didn't really do cleaning. Yikes, my house definitely needs it. But it was nice. It was a good weekend. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. The fire, there was a fiery energy this week. Hey, I got a new follower. Awesome. There was a fiery type of energy this weekend. It was playful, but it was also like a driving forward type of let's do this type of energy. I would love to hear from you if you felt the same. That's just what I was feeling. And I had some insights come through and I just needed to act upon them immediately. It's like, okay, thank you for the message. Let's do this. So yeah, but I'm wondering how you felt. Oh, I think I want to pull an affirmation today from the Badass Affirmation deck, but I also want to pull cards. Let's say, I think from the Animal deck, the Animal Tarot. We're going to pull from there. Someone is here. Someone's saying hello. This is interactive, so I love when you guys speak up. Yellows. Can I say yellows or is it Y3 levels? Anyways, that's so weird. I felt that energy too. Okay, cool. You felt that. It's out of character for me to feel motivated. Oh, okay. Actually, that's interesting. But you did feel motivated this weekend. That's great. Yeah, the energy felt, yeah, I guess I can't describe it any other differently than what I already did. But yeah, it was like, let's do this. Let's go. This is awesomeness. You know, I was also very much in gratitude for what is currently in my life. Oh, itchy. My allergies have been, I was sneezing so much this morning. So you'll see me itching my nose a lot. Okay, that and that. Okay. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. 3 cards for sure, but I might be drawn to pull another one. And let's see what this happens. Okay. I just want to make sure that I didn't miss any messages. Okay, so we're going to go with the first card here. First card for this week to assist us with the energy is Mouse, examining life's lessons. Cute little mouse, look at those eyes. You know, I don't want them in my house, but still seeing them, so cute. Not so cute seeing them in a mouse trap though. Okay, I sneeze when I hit my vape pen. Just like every time you hit it, you just have to go like, what do you mean hitting it? Do you mean hitting it, like taking a hit that way? Or what is it? The Queen is streaming. All hail the Queen. Thanks, I'll take that. Very cool. Okay, thanks for the chuckles this morning. Who says chuckles? I don't normally say chuckles, but today I felt like saying chuckles. All right, so examining life's lessons. So this card gives me the indication that this week there's going to be an opportunity for reflection. So an opportunity to be able to reflect on what has been working in your life. And of course, there might be some things that come up to amplify what hasn't been working in your life, which gives you an opportunity to make some changes. And you know what? Absolute miracles can happen once you notice things. You know, once you notice something, you're like, yeah, no, I don't like that. That needs to change. And be okay with however the universe is going to change it. Like, trust it's going to change and evolve in a way that's best for you. But be clear on what you want and be clear more so on what you want. Don't harbor on what you don't want, but at least acknowledge what you don't want, you know? but you don't want to put the energy into what you don't want. Jeremy is in the house. Hey, hello. Thanks for saying hi. And then, okay, so Crag Shell says, hitting it like Mike Tyson hits his opponents. Okay, like it. Okay, Digby says, I want to talk about tacos and the meat and the cheese that are in them. Digby, you go right ahead. And that, the thought about cheesy, meaty taco or burrito is a really nice thought, creating really nice sensations. Yeah, that sounds nice. We tried HelloFresh for the first time last week, and we got these 3 meals. And one of the meals I decided, well, I might not be able to have it, but I know for sure my whole family will love this meal. So I chose cheesy turkey enchiladas, turkey cheesy enchiladas, something like that. And then I said, F it, I'm going to have some. I'm normally wheat-free and gluten-free, but I will treat myself every once in a while. Sometimes I might treat myself 2 or 3 days in a row and go, okay, gotta get back on track. So anyways, I treated myself to that, and it was so good. But even to go to a Taco Bell, that would be a really nice treat. All right, we're getting off topic here. I need to continue with this. And the question is, are you vaccinated? I got my first vaccination. My second one isn't until, they're really far apart right now. My second one isn't booked until, I think it's August 30th or August 31st. But I think they're trying to push them forward. So my second one hopefully will get to push forward. So Jeremy says, say it not, F it, LOL. Say it not, F it? What? You don't want me to say F it? Or you want me to say it like the whole word out? Like don't beat around the bush. Is that what you're saying, Jeremy? Okay, I have had an aura from epilepsy. Oh, I'm having an aura from epilepsy right now. But you were very helpful to get my brain to calm down. Okay, Teston. Yeah, let's totally get it to calm. Totally get it to calm down. Maybe try some nice deep breaths. I haven't dealt with that myself. So I can't even say I understand the experience of that. I only understand the experience of the episodes that I was having. As opposed to epilepsy, they were vertigo episodes, and those were intense. But I can't imagine what you're going through with that. And I just wanted to say that you're pretty damn brave, and you need to be so strong going through what you're going through. And you're learning to control it, which is amazing. You're becoming more and more in tune with your body, with what you need, with your mind, and you are very powerful, and you are getting more and more control. So congratulations on that. It's a good feeling. And it could be a little bit of a downer when, yeah, I'm getting one, or I had one. But you know what? It's okay. Just embrace it. It's not who you are. It's just what you're experiencing right now, right? Hey, I got a new follower. Thanks, man. Yeah, but I love it. I'm glad my energy is helping to calm. Okay, so Jeremy says yes. Okay, fuck it. Is that good, Jeremy? Okay, so yeah, we'll have an opportunity this week. So in regards to the mouse energy, we'll have an opportunity this week to be able to just analyze what's been working, what hasn't been working, and how things have shifted already. We've already had some really nice shifts within relationships, maybe shifts within health, shifts within career, shifts within where you're living, let's say. We've been having some nice shifts, and notice the difference in the way you are relating to that shift. And is it making your life better? Is it making your life worse? Like, do we need to make more shifts? Start to notice that and be in gratitude for the shifts that feel better. because it is going to get better as long as you're trusting and you're manifesting. I had an awesome manifesting session last night. It's probably TMI for Reddit. So maybe I won't quite explain it now, but I was wanting something and man, I got it. I manifested it quick. And I'm very, very grateful for that. And the manifesting energy is very quick right now. So be fully aware of that. Oh, I want to explain. I want to share this one. I feel guilty. I do have some guilt about it. And I want to full on release the guilt towards it because I feel as if I needed to have this experience as a reminder and I needed to have the physical reaction and the automatic karma that came from it. So I was gardening over the weekend. I was planting some veggies into the garden, and so as I was digging up some soil to create some space to plant this particular vegetable, I think it was a tomato plant. I saw this white grub, this juicy, like fat, big white grub, and this was a quick automatic reaction. Now, I have to tell you, I don't like to kill things normally. I don't like to kill things. If there's a spider in the house or a bee in the house, I will find a way to cup it and bring it outside. I don't like hurting things. But there's definitely a dark and light within me about that because this grub, I picked it up and then just automatically I wanted to squish it. And I did, like I wanted that reaction of the squish and I did it and it squirted right onto my lip. I'm like, ew, why did I do that? Like that is automatic karma that just like got me right there. And my husband and I had a good laugh about it. And then I was apologizing to all of the grubs saying, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I had this desire to fulfill this sensation and I did. And I apologize and please forgive me. So anyways, that is manifesting happening really quickly, karma type stuff, watch what you're putting out there because it will come back. So I just wanted to share that. All right. So let me catch up on messages. Okay. How much time did you think about the vaccine before taking it? Okay. That's a good question. I just, instead of thinking about it, I was just being with it. I just sat with the idea. And it was really just recently I had an opportunity to get a vaccine. I hadn't had the opportunity in such a long time because they were going by age category. So it seemed like forever until I was able to get a vaccine in the first place. So until that time when that age category opened for me, I was like, okay, angels and guides, if this is going to be a good match for me, then, make it go smoothly, give me the signs that I should be going forward with it. And then it got to the point where it was our age category and my husband just went and booked. He's like, okay, you should book. And I'm like, but there's only AstraZeneca available. I want to go for Pfizer or Moderna. He's like, just get it in you. And so I'm like, so I sat with it for about 15 minutes before I'm like, do I sign up? And then I just said, okay, if it's not a good match for me, then make something like screw up with the appointment and that won't happen. And I was totally in trust about that. So I made the appointment. And then on the day of, I didn't end up getting one right after my husband. There was about a 30 to 40 minute delay in there. And then on the day of, I got a call saying, look, we noticed that your husband has this appointment. Do you want the one 5 minutes later? Because that's opened up. And I'm like, sure. And for me, that was confirmation. It's good. It's totally good. Just go for it, honey. Because they were putting it even closer saying, just do it. So yeah, so I did it and felt like shit for at least 24 hours. I think it was a little bit longer than that. But then I was okay. My arm hurt for a few days. No, maybe it was about a week. My arm hurt for about a week. But that's all right. I dealt with it. It was okay. Okay, back to cards, please. Yes. Was it something fast? Okay, so I read that. Anytime I kill something, I have immediate regrets, especially growing up on a farm. Oh, yeah. Oh, when I would go visit my grandparents, they had chickens, and my grandfather tried to get me out to shoot the chicken. And I was like, no, I can't do it. And I went inside like, la, 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 I don't want to hear the shooting of the chicken. And then when we go fishing, this one time he made me skin my fish and cut it and all that. And it was heart-wrenching going through that experience. Yeah, it's even flowers, I feel bad. Yeah, I get that too. Wow, Dustin, yeah. I totally get that. All right, so the next card is Woodpecker, unique new rhythms of success. So think about this week. So things are going to be flowing to you differently than it has before, because we have been changing and evolving. Even these past couple of weeks, we've had some more. Is that Chad in the house? Yay! Just saying hello from work and listening to this reading. Nice, Chad. That's awesome. Thanks for coming. Yeah, so, even in the last 2 weeks, we've been going through an evolution. And so things are changing and evolving for us as we're moving forward. And if you've been listening to your heart and acting upon those ideas and inspiration that have been coming to you, you're going to find a lot more flow this week. You're going to feel like it's kicking up. I'm seeing a stream in my mind's eye right now, and the water is picking up, and just things are flowing in a good, positive way. Though it's not that the water is choppy or anything, there is just a strong flow. Just a strong flow. So embrace that strong flow. And if you find this week you feel like you are going against the current a little bit, you are doing a little bit of a struggle, then step back for that. Step back from that and go, how am I getting in my own way here? What can I do? Hey, I got a new follower. Sweet. What can I do to open myself up to the flow? Because when you are aligned with your soul, with your soul's purpose, things just flow to you. I for some reason, I was drawn to slow my voice right down to make it almost, it's funny. It's almost like this sexual tension type of pull that they're giving me right now to share with you. It's that. And it's coming right into that second chakra. So it's directly connected to your creativity, to your joy. Is that Truth Wins? It is. Nice to be here. Nice. I'm glad you're here. Good to have your energy in the house. Yeah, so it's a good energy this week as long as you're in the flow of it. So if you are doing that struggle, sit back, ask yourself how you're getting in your way, maybe journal about it, and see, maybe there's, thank you, awesome, Truth. Maybe there's something that you're not being truthful about yourself, Truth. Maybe you need to be a bit more honest about yourself, about really what you want. Has there been something that you've been judging yourself for fear of judgment from others and not quite moving forward in that way? So if you notice a bit of that's hard to say. Tumultuous. I think I said it okay. If you notice a bit of that disruptive water, then take note. All right. Card number 3, praying mantis. Awesome. Praying mantis. Love it. You know what? When I was swimming with my son yesterday, there was this tiny little green insect that my son thought it was a baby praying mantis. And I was thinking, no, I think it's a baby cricket. But it's so funny how when they're so small, they look so alike. We were like agreeing to disagree because It could have been either. But now that this card came up, we were supposed to be getting the energy of the praying mantis for sure. So insight and protection through stillness. That is the core message on here. Insight and protection through stillness. So if there's an area in your life where you feel like you need some change, but you haven't been moving forward on that change, please don't sweat it. The praying mantis is, it's all right. If you don't know the direction you're supposed to go, you don't know what to do next, just chill right now. Chill, go with the flow of it. When you get the ideas and inspiration, then you go forward. When the ideas and inspiration are there, you're sitting and you're waiting for the ideas and inspiration to come, and they will come. They will come. So just chill. And sometimes we need some time. The word that is coming in is calibration. We need some time to recalibrate. And so yeah, we had a big shift of energy last week. And so some of us are still going through an in-depth recalibration, which will bring some tiredness, bring some time. We need to chill. You might just think, oh, I can't fall asleep right now, but I just need to lie down. I just need to lie down and rest my eyes. I just need to chill for a bit. Maybe just go for a walk and get out. But I'm not doing anything too strenuous or vigorous or something like that. So you might have some moments this week where you're like, yeah, I just need to settle down into it. So listen to that. Listen to that, because that's when the ideas and inspiration will come. So now I'm going to pull that affirmation. It's from the effing badass, the effing badass affirmation. So Jeremy, if you're still there, you're probably wanting me to say the fucking badass affirmation deck, but it literally is called the effing. F''N. So what is the affirmation that we could use for this week? What affirmation is going to help us? Oh, there's a couple that wanted to come forward. That's going to help us. So one or more of these, one or both will resonate with you. Let's see. You can let me know. Let me know if it resonates. All right. I am so fucking enough. I am so fucking enough. Christine Mitchell is in the house. Why do PMS and Mercury in retrograde happen at once? I've been sitting in my stillness all week. Oh, Christine. You know what? It's a wonderful time. It doesn't necessarily sound very comfortable, but Mercury, when it's in retrograde, it does. It forces us to slow down. It forces us to be in our stuff. And with the PMS, like that is directly, I'm going to read the other affirmation in a second. That's directly correlated to your second chakra. So it's the center of your joy, your creativity, your fertility, your abundance, your sexuality. This is where you give birth to those ideas and inspiration. So you might have a baby in there, and not necessarily literally, right? But a baby in there of a juicy idea or inspiration, some in a way where you want to move forward, but maybe there's just still some fear in there, still some mistrust, still not, it was, I'm not fucking enough, not thinking you are good enough or worthy enough to be able to achieve that, to be able to accomplish that, to be able to receive that. There's just some stuff that needs to bubble to the surface, so that those discomforts in there are helping to loosen all that shit up, right? Loosen it up, allow it to come to the surface, embrace the discomfort. If you've ever had a child, ever given birth, when those contractions come up, if you like flinch into it, you're like, oh, this is so uncomfortable. It makes it so much more painful, right? Instead, you gotta breathe, picture things opening. You need to embrace the discomfort, because with the discomfort will come ultimate pleasure too, right? The ultimate gift, the ultimate satisfaction. So it's about embracing where you are right now to get to that ultimate satisfaction, the gift. I'm seeing a present that can be like a really beautiful present to be unwrapped and to be totally cherished and in so much gratitude for. So embrace that discomfort right now. And I'm going to read the next affirmation. Oh, Gooey said, thank you, Christine. I love the reminder. I love it. Thank you. It's hard when people have different names in different places. So, yeah, I love it. Thanks, Gooey Sunshine. Glad to have you here. Okay. Do I believe in it, the vaccine? I believe it's going to help. I don't believe it's a total solution at this point, but I think the vaccine will keep on evolving as well. So I do believe it helps. That's what I think, why I think I've been having seizures. Auras, I think there's a lot changing right now. Absolutely. And you know what? Even just with the barometric pressure shifting, just you're super sensitive, right? I get that. With the humidity outside, the fluctuations in the barometric pressure, it can just throw me on my ass. I'd be like, holy crap, I need time to adapt. And then, my body needs to go through these adaptations and mutations to be able to embrace what's happening, right? So yeah, your body is transforming. K Cards is in the house. Hey, great to have you here. All right, so the next affirmation: I have all the fucking time I need to do everything I desire. Say it with me, people. I have all the fucking time I need to do everything that I desire. I don't know about you, but sometimes I can tense up with all the stuff I need to do and think, am I going to have enough time to do that and do that? And, and I can feel that inner, and then I need to let that go. Right. Because it's distortion in my perception of the situation, because we can handle everything that's thrown at us. And sometimes we just need to have the perspective of what's priority right now and focus on that. Or just, I'm going to focus on my priority. I'm going to take one step at a time. I'll get through as much as I can get done. And I'm not going to be hard on myself, because I always know I'm doing the best that I can. And if I can't accomplish everything today, then I will accomplish it when my energy is there, when the timing is right, and it will be divine timing. Tightiness. Tightiness. Yeah, I guess I'm saying it right. Tightiness. Everything always feels like do or die when it comes to timing with me. Okay, so that's so great. You know that. Oh, Natasha says, amen. Yeah, it's so good you know that about yourself, because that is a distortion in perception. You learn that along the way. And, maybe it was in this lifetime, maybe it was another lifetime, maybe it just came through generations, like through your ancestry. So the more you notice that, then you can change your perception of the situation, start changing your thought patterns about that to calm yourself. You can breathe, nice deep breaths to be able to dip yourself down into your parasympathetic nervous system. As soon as you do deep breathing, I know it sounds so simple, but it really does calm. It calms the body, it calms the mind, and calms the emotions, right? So we need to pay attention to that. We can do so much surface breath work while you can't even call it work, really. It's just not even noticing, not even being in the moment with your breathing. And it could just be so shallow. But when we have those deep conscious breaths, we're oxygenating all the cells in our body. We're dipping into that parasympathetic nervous system, so we can be in a state of calm no matter what's going on within our lives. And that takes practice, totally takes practice. But you got this. You got this. One step at a time. We'll get better and better at it. And right now, why don't you, if you're sitting down, have 2 feet firmly planted on the ground. Now, if you're driving right now, do not close your eyes and do not get yourself into a meditative state. I'm saying if you're driving, because if you're just listening to this, right? So what I want you to do is take a nice deep breath in through your nose. And as you breathe out, just feel the calming energy of the breath out just soothing every single cell of your body. And as it's going down your body, soothing, going all the way down over your belly, between your hips, down your legs, your calves, your ankles, your feet, and right down into the core of Mother Earth, coming from those beautiful energetic roots that are coming from the bottoms of your feet, maybe even right from your perineum, your tailbone, right down into the core of Mother Earth. And take a few more deep breaths like that and just breathe all the way down into the earth. And what you can also picture is you can breathe in to the core of Mother Earth. And as you breathe out, you can feel that beautiful energy coming all the way up your body and just fueling every single cell in your body into a state of calm and peace, and also energizing too, right? It can be that grounded, energized state where you feel motivated to accomplish whatever you're meant to accomplish today. It doesn't mean like, okay, if I'm supposed to be energized, what the fuck do I need to get done right now? It can just simply be, all right, I'm feeling good and I'm going to be in that place of trust. And maybe I'm going to write my list of things to do today. If you don't already have that list of things to do, what are my priorities? Write them down and just one by one, check them off. Check them off. Just get them done in a beautiful state of flow. Okay, so think about that for the whole rest of the week. 2, getting in your flow. All right, do any of you have questions? Okay. Okay, let's see here. Titanus says deep breathing is a lifesaver, even if it feels gimmicky. Absolutely. Yeah. And that feeling of gimmickiness, again, is a distorted perception. So it's about letting go of it and just trying it. Okay. Head for the Hills is in the house too. Nice to see you. Ben Hofzu. Hope everyone's doing well. Thank you for spreading the love in here. How do you guys deal with crippling boredom? Wow, good question. Yeah, I'd love for everyone to actually answer that because we all answer it in our own way. It's very interesting the wording you used. Crippling boredom. So you're so bored that it's pulling you so far down that it just feels like you don't have the energy to do anything. So even that wording is amplifying feeling crippled by it. So it's good you did that now, though. Now you know. Now you know, and maybe you've said this many times, I don't know. But it is time to stop saying it, though, and now start creating some shifts because we don't want to put any more energy into the crippling boredom because that keeps on amplifying the energy of crippling boredom. So we want energy of flow, of satisfaction, of gratitude for the little things in life. You know, I went for my trail walk this morning with 2 of my neighbors and their dogs. And even though it wasn't a party out there, I had 2 women to talk to that are super lovely, like just a joy to be around, lots of positivity and love. And they love their dogs so much. Like we all love our dogs so much. And to be around the playfulness of the dogs, like we weren't going out and whooping it up and having a Molson Canadian, like I was thinking beer commercial taping. It wasn't anything like that. It was just going for a walk with 2 amazing women and some beautiful dogs with all this unconditional love and playfulness, having gratitude for that. That doesn't make me bored, right? That makes me in gratitude. And having the time to even I don't like washing dishes or doing cleaning or anything like that. But, you know, when I listen to my favorite astrology app, I listen to that while I'm doing dishes. I can be in gratitude for having this alone time to be able to do that. And then that's not boring. It's like, okay, this is nice. You know, last night I was channeled some beautiful messages and I was just hanging out by myself, just taking it all in and then writing stuff and taking it all in, writing stuff. I'm like, fuck, this is amazing. This isn't like a party or anything like that, but it was definitely stuff to be in gratitude for. So it's about your perception of what you're doing and creating activities for yourself that you would find playful, that you would find fun, that you would find satisfying, maybe that you would find sexy, maybe that you would be in gratitude for. What are those different things that can do that for you? And they can be super simple. It could be taking a hot shower and go, fuck, I'm so grateful I have clean, hot water right now. This is amazing. Or maybe you need a cold shower because you don't have air conditioning. It's so freaking hot outside. You can be so much gratitude for the cold shower to be able to cool down and go, ah. Or maybe you can be total satisfaction by actually having a beer or a cider and just enjoying every sip of it, right? And that coolness, that refreshingness. Okay. Okay, Tightness says, when it comes to boredom, I generally do yoga. Nice. Or clean. I used to have cannabis to feel better, but I noticed my motivation was being affected. Oh, that's really good to notice because sometimes I think cannabis could be a good match to help shift the energy, or maybe it's a certain strain that can be like, I want to clean. Like I'm like, let's do this, right? So, but not for everybody. If it brings you down and you don't want to move forward, you get all these great ideas, but you're like, I don't want to do anything. Right? And then that can affect you moving forward. Okay, Jeremy says, love this, love this lady. Thanks, man. Tightness. She is a queen. Oh, love you guys. Okay, Gooey Sunshine says, I listen to audiobooks and podcasts while cleaning. Nice. Yes, I like doing that. Or listening to an awesome music mix. That makes me just, ooh, I just want to dance. I want to have fun. I'm going to sing to it, belt it out. Tightness says, do you have your own special notebook or do you just, oh, that's a great question. Yeah, I do have my own notebook. I have notebooks all around the house. But yeah, I have a notebook that I use for my work and put ideas and inspiration. And I have another one for channeling and dreams and journaling and things like this. But actually, last night when I started channeling, I just needed to grab the closest book. So I ended up using my workbook, but it was work stuff related that was channeling in. Is that too long of an answer for you? But there we go. Christine says, also adding nature into every day helps me feel alive, even if it's only walking in my bare feet in the yard. Oh, yes. That is really, that's called, that's one of the terms for it, earthing. If you're in your bare feet outside on the grass, on the soil, in the sand, and just feel that Mother Earth energy under you, right? Feel it and feel it coming up into the soles of your feet and through your body. Tune into that. That's not boredom. That's awesomeness. Total awesomeness. Van Hoff Zoo, let me know if you can relate to any of this. I recommend for everyone, if you don't have those special things that you like to do that make you feel happy, and maybe you have a lot of moments where you feel bored, write a list of the things that make you happy, of the things that make you feel sexy, of the things that you find fun, of the things that you really appreciate your gratitude for. Write that list. And when you don't know what to do, go to that list. Maybe it's even making yourself a delicious coffee or hot chocolate or ice water and taking the time to slice lemon or cucumber and putting it in there and adding ice. Like maybe it's doing your hair or nails or feet or something like that. All right, Robert Stevens, can you tell that I have a Robert, know what? Now I can, because you told me. Thank you for that. That is awesome. Second chakra energy that you're sharing through your words. And I do very much appreciate that, because that is going to help to spread the joy. You're spreading your energy out there, and I love it. So I love it. Spread the joy. Spread the joy, people. I love it. All right. Titanus says, these non-gay men are all about you, mama. Hey, that's awesome. It makes me feel good. Keeping me youthful, right? Keeping me youthful. All right. Does anyone else have more questions? That was a wonderful question. I'm so glad you asked that about boredom. Great, great information that came through for that. Wonderful suggestions that came through. So do any of you have any questions? Want me to pull a card? Are you feeling stuck in any area of your life? Or do you just want to be curious and just have a question? By the way, I don't know what I'm going to eat for lunch today. If any of you have any gluten-free, dairy-free suggestions, I don't have a whole lot of food in here in the house. Oh, I do have some mixed veggies, but I don't know what I can see if my tofu is thawed. It was frozen, rock solid yesterday. I could do it. Maybe I could get some salmon out. Maybe I'll have canned salmon or something in my veggies. Do you have any tips for making a big life decision? I'm struggling so bad deciding what path to pursue. Oh, I feel your pain. I feel your worrisome of making the wrong decision, and I'm feeling it low in the belly. Tell me, what are the paths you're struggling between? Delve in a little bit deeper. Open yourself up a little bit more. What are the paths you're struggling between? Tell me about them. Because as you're telling me about them, you're starting to open and move your energy. So tell me about them. Anyone else? Anyone else have a question? Want me to pull a card? We're going to work with K cards here. But if anyone else has a question, you want me to pull a card for you, something like that, let me know. I would love to be able to help. You know what? For now, I'm just going to pull a card. There might be a bit of delay, or you're busy typing, or you don't even know what to say, K cards. It's up to you. Whatever you feel comfortable with sharing. But I'm going to pull an aroma. Oh, broke my elastic. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone, and another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Hey, to get you to, I don't know why that's coming up. Quirky Mondays, I guess, right? Feel dun 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 dun. It's in my head, guys. Dun 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 dun. I want someone to serenade me with that one. Or sing with me. Let's do some karaoke, people. All right, so what aromatherapy? I hope I'm spreading some joy here. What aromatherapy card do we need? Okay, the card that came up. So this is for this week. I think more so even specifically today is what I'm getting. Pettigrain. Pettigrain. She looks like she's having a great day. She is feeling the energy throughout her whole body. Doesn't it feel like she's just thoroughly enjoying life? The lightness of life. Look at the citrus up there. There's that beautiful orange or clementine, or that citrusy, uplifting type of feel. So she is in the feeling of being uplifted and just like, fuck, life is good. You feel that? Okay, so I'm going to get the message right from the book, because I feel there's going to be another message in here. And I love the way this book works. The messages in here are beautiful. All right, Pettigrain. The key message is conscious mind. Fresh and stimulating. Pettigrain helps you access stored thoughts and memories that you may not have been using. Stay fluid when moving between conscious and subconscious states. Access the information you require to achieve success in your life. You know what you need to do. It's time to trust the knowing. K cards, are you listening to this? It's time to trust the knowing. So you know what you need to do. It's time to trust in the knowing. Petitgrain invigorates and increases awareness. It also aids in digestion, and it also helps with the throat chakra, speaking your truth. Speaking the truth of who you are and what you need. Getting out of the logical side, making decisions from your heart. What excites you? Think about, if you're struggling with making a decision, think about what excites you. If there's a choice between two things or a few things, what excites you? It's not necessarily what's going to make you the most money. What does your family want you to do? What is the right thing to do because you already have this education, things like that. Get out of your head about the right or the wrong and breathe, because that is creating constriction, and I'm feeling constriction in the heart, not being able to follow the heart. So send some breath. If any of you can relate to this, but especially K cards, send some breath right to the core of your heart. And as you breathe out, give it permission to open up. Let's bring in the energy, the vibration of petitgrain. The aromatherapy, the energy, the vibration of petitgrain. We're asking for our angels and guides to help bring that specific vibration in. And if you can relate to this, then be open to receiving that vibration to help you to open up your heart and be truly honest with yourself, to also speak your truth through your throat chakra, speaking your truth to yourself and others, and being open to all the information, to all the resources that you need to have so you can make a clear choice, trusting in who you are, fully aligning with your soul's purpose. Take a deep breath into that vibration of petitgrain. And as you breathe out, feel it enveloping every single cell in your body. I'm very much feeling it in my first and second chakra right now too. So I don't know if some of you are feeling it in there, but it feels good. So just fully embrace that vibration wherever it wants to go. And this will help with the shift. Now, the shift, it will happen over time. So over this next week, K cards, I feel like you'll be getting clearer. Anyone else out there that is really resonating with this, I feel like throughout the rest of the week, you will get clearer. Oh, Hillary, absolutely. I'll get a card for you for sure. Another card that came up is pine. So I just want to mention this pine. I feel like one or more of you are really going to be able to benefit from pine energy. So let me just get that right now from here, okay? By the way, if any of you are interested in a one-on-one channeled reading and healing session with me, DM me, let me know. And we can even do a 15-minute video meet and greet, so I can talk to you about what the one-on-ones would be like. They tend to be about an hour to an hour and a half in length. And after I summarize everything, and sometimes additional information comes through afterwards, and then I send you that summary. And if anything in addition comes, you also get that. And I send you the cards of everything that we pull. Sometimes I take you through a meditation that ends up being a healing process for one or more of your chakras. And we allow shit to come up, right? We create a safe space to allow it to come up, to move. So if you're in a place where either you're feeling stuck, or if you're in a place where you feel, I want to fully embrace me. You know, I feel like each and every one of us, the shit that we go through, like whatever is the gift of our journey, that's what we can share with others. Like, you can share a lot of things with others, but that will be the core of the gift, that essence that you can give to people. So I help to clear everyone's chakras, like all chakras. But a definite gift is helping people to really get into that second and that third chakra. So that second chakra is that feeling good within your body, feeling sexy, feeling abundant, feeling joyful, feeling creative and in your flow, like tapping in to that beautiful creativity, that uniqueness of who you are. And then that third chakra, stepping in your power, being confident and courageous and being you. So that is the gift in that I share. So if you're ever drawn to it and you're interested in a one-on-one, you can connect with me. All right, so pine energy, self-worth. It is time to stop rescuing others and rescue yourself. Be strong but flexible, managing the knocks in life, living your own life and letting others live their own journey. Protect your boundaries. Be true to you, treating yourself with honor and respect. Let go of negative experiences and move forward to a place where you feel fantastic about yourself. Remember, you cannot rescue others. They need to do it for themselves. Allowing them to grow their own way allows you to grow. Pine also helps with colds and flus and sinus congestion and things like that. And it's very much a third eye, opening yourself up to who you are, getting all the knowledge that you need to have. And this seems so perfect with what I was saying about being the confidence of who you are. I love it. All right, Hillary, let's pull a card for you. I'm going to pull a card from the Oracle of Unicorns deck, all right? What is the time right now? 1:27. So I'll be on here a little bit longer. If anyone else wants me to pull a card, let me know now. And then I will figure out what I'm going to have for lunch. And if you have ideas of a healthy lunch, let me know, with no gluten and no dairy. That's what I'm going to be avoiding. Mix it in with my veggies. I was thinking of maybe some salmon. All these three cards want to come out for you, Hillary. All right. Okay, nice. Okay, so Hillary, the first card is support. Support. Look at that. Such a beautiful card. So there's a beautiful goddess on top of the wings of the Pegasus. The wings of the Pegasus are huge. They're huge, they're mighty, yet joyful and beautiful. And she is flowing. And the message is, ask for help, get more rest, nurture yourself. So this card, the energy from this card is giving me the indication that you've been running yourself a little bit too ragged. Okay? You've been running yourself a little bit too ragged. You need more rest. You need to nurture yourself. You need to listen to your body. When it's tired, take that rest. Just sitting, maybe having a cup of tea for a little bit, just allowing yourself to have that pleasure. Going to bed earlier. Nurture, give yourself the love that it needs. And if there's something that you could do for yourself that you would consider beautiful self-care, this is the time, this is the week to do that. And even today, do that. And then strength. Look at that beautiful card, strength. The key message on here, this challenge will make you stronger. You will get through to the other side. Look for the gifts in this situation. So whatever you're facing right now, Hillary, you've got this. You've totally got it. You will get through it. It's meant to be one step forward at a time. And it's not far now, is what I heard. Not far now. Things are smoothing out. Things will get easier. Things will start to feel as if they're flowing, even though the perception of not flowing was simply just a perception. The flow has been there under the surface, but you are needing to go through this disruption. This disruption is recalibrating your not your physicality, but also energetically, and the patterns of thought, the patterns of reaction, the patterns of emotions, all of that is going through a recalibration right now through the disruption of discomfort. Okay, helping you to get clear on what you want and what you don't want. So you have the strength to get through it, and you will. And then the next card that wanted to come out for you, um, yes, K cards, absolutely.
No.
Did you go into more depth for me, K cards? Okay, you did. Let me read that. Okay, possibility. Raise your standards, elevate your expectations. You have unlimited potential. You have unlimited potential. So you need to set the bar for yourself a lot higher than where it's been, Hillary. Okay? Yeah. And just to give you an analogy for that, if I were to say, you know, I would be really grateful if I would make even $30,000 this year. You know, to even make that, I'd be so freaking grateful. Well, how about we raise that bar a little higher? What do you really want to make? How do you really want to honor yourself? You know, maybe you should be raising that bar to 60,000. Maybe you should be raising that bar to 250,000. So I'm just using the financial thing as an example so other people can relate to it, because I feel like there's other people that are watching that can relate to feeling less than, not having the bar as high, wanting it to be achievable, not, you know, and wanting to be able to believe it and not quite. See, it's important for you to set the bar in a way that you do believe is achievable. You know, if you were to set the bar at $2.5 million, set the bar at that, but you truly do not believe you can create that, then that's going to create a distortion within the energy of trying to manifest that. So you need to match your request with what you truly believe you can achieve. And as you believe in yourself more and more, and as you remember who you are, you can keep raising that bar. But this card came up of, you need to raise it, honey. It needs to be higher than where you're at right now, because you're worth so much more than where your belief systems have been about acknowledging you and the beauty and the power of who you are. Okay? All right. So that is Hillary's message. Okay, so K card says, sometimes I find boredom is more like depression because something is holding you back from enjoying the little things. Yes, K cards. That feels like a beautiful definition of that. Because, yeah, I really think it would switch to the definition of depression when something is definitely holding you back from enjoying the little things. And so, whether it has a label or not, I think it's important for you to take the time to go, well, what would create some happiness? What would? And that's where you delve in deep. What doesn't matter what the definition is, it just means you delve in. What would be enjoyable right now? And reaching for that, being open for that. And if you don't know what it is, sit with that and see what comes through. Okay, Christine says, OMG K cards. I think that's me on my bad days. Okay, Christine, nice. That's really wonderful to acknowledge that. So great to acknowledge that. This is bringing up some beautiful distorted perceptions that can be cleared. Okay, so Jinzi, I hope you don't mind me saying it that way. Jinsey wants a card. No message for gift. K cards may have a card about making a choice. So yeah. Okay, so K card says the path is art versus music. I've not done music since high school, yet art has been there to help me throughout these past years, spiritually, motivationally, insightfully. Beautiful. Music is art. I love that. Yes, it is. So, but you are thinking visual art in comparison to music. Why not both? It's a university choice. I've been wearing pettigrain all week. Wow. Oh, that's freaking amazing. K cards are so intuitive. Okay, so let's see what the cards bring up. And then I'll back up and do one for Jinsey. And then Hillary Mark says, that's so true about raising my standards. Everything you said really hit me in the heart beautifully. Thank you so much. Hillary, you're so welcome. You are so welcome. All right. So let's go with a goddess card for K cards. Okay. Goddess card for K cards. Here we go. Okay, so what does K cards need for making her decision between visual arts and music? What does K cards need for making her decision between visual arts and music? There might be another card that wants to come out. Okay, so let's see what comes up with this. Okay, the first card that came up for you, K cards, is Kali, endings and beginnings. Endings and beginnings. So there's something that you've currently been involved with that needs to end. And you've been knowing that. There's just, even though you've been going in that particular direction, there's a feeling of, I'm needing to put this aside right now. I'm needing to start something fresh. I'm needing to make my heart sing right now. I'm needing to go in a direction that feels scary yet exciting. And where I'm at right now, even though it's wonderful and I'm in gratitude, there's like feelings of, the word that was coming in is stagnation, like a feeling of stagnation. You're wanting that flow to happen. And so something needs to end and something else, a new door needs to open. And the next card coming up is Ishtar, boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. So has there been someone, or maybe it's more than one person, individuals that you feel somehow tied to in your decision making? Maybe, and whether this is accurate or not, it's like the feeling of, I might let them down if I do this, or I'll feel kind of like a failure for shifting gears. And so all of that is distortion, right? Because the only person you need to satisfy is you. And when you make decisions that are best for you, everyone in the long run ends up benefiting from them. You're helping them to align with helping them to align with their purpose, with their joy, with their creativity, with their sexuality, with their confidence, with their courage, with the core of who they are. So when you have the courage to take that leap, then it's helping others to be able to take their own leaps. So not that that's not necessarily your responsibility, but it could happen for those that are maybe associated with you. But again, it doesn't have to be the drive for it. but it's pretty cool when things like that happen. It just kind of naturally happens. The people around you learn from you and your choices. And so it's time for you to stand within your power. And the other card on the other side of the pile I was drawn to look at is Athena, inner wisdom. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. Inner wisdom, Athena. So you've been getting this call. You've been getting this inner longing to create a shift. And you need to trust in that. And you know, what's the worst case scenario? Let's say you switch over to music, let's say. What's the worst case scenario that's going to happen? Maybe you take a year of music. Maybe you take one semester of taking music classes. And then let's say you're like, nah, this isn't really doing it for me. You're still taking credits towards an arts degree, let's say, right? But you think of your own, whatever your own worst case scenarios. What's the worst case? Can you somehow embrace the worst case scenario? Because you know what? Whenever we're making decisions for ourselves, everyone can hear this and listen to it and embrace it in some way if it feels right for you, right? When you make a decision, you're just making a decision to experience something along your path, along your journey. You're like, okay, I'm just going to make a decision. I'm going to experience this, and whatever I experience, I'm going to learn something from. And if it felt really good for me, and I make this decision, then I might find that holy crap, I'm really in my flow now, and things are flowing amazing, and doors are opening up in a way that I've never experienced before. I've been so happy. I've never been this happy before, right? You might experience that. Then wouldn't that be awesome? Or if you make a decision and you're not too sure if it's coming from your heart or if it's just, well, it was just an idea that came through and it feels kind of good, but I don't know. That I'm feeling pressure. I have to make a decision now. You know, do you have to make a decision now if you don't know? If you're not quite sure, then can you put it off? Do you have to decide right now? And so if there is a way to pull it off, to put it off until you feel really so much in your power, like, yeah, maybe it's putting it off for a day. And then you're like, yeah, I got more information now. I'm going to do it. Maybe you're putting it off for like 3 days. And now you feel solid in your decision. So is there time to put it off until you can get to that place of, yes, I'm doing it? Because there's been many times where I'm like, okay, that idea felt so freaking good, but now I'm scared. Now I'm in that place, oh, do I do it? I don't know. And then, if I get in that fear place, then more fear can come up, right? So I need to be able to let that go and then just truly be open to what's in alignment for me. I want signs. What's in alignment for me? And then I'll start getting some signs, and then I'll get more and more in my confidence and my conviction and feeling my power. Like, that feels freaking good. And then let's say you move forward. Let's say you move forward and it just doesn't turn out that great. You learn something from it. And then you're like, all right, well, now I know that isn't quite right for me. So I'm going to go this route, and let's see what this journey is going to bring me. You're getting to know you more and more. Okay. And just trust in that process of getting to know. So, okay, cards, I hope that helps. Okay, Christine says, art and music go hand in hand. I work in the art department, and most of my coworkers are also musicians. Nice. Did you hear that, K cards? Beautiful. Okay, that's beautiful. Okay. Oh, fuzzy jelly beans. Good afternoon. And Jane Z, or just, I gotta get you again. Sending love and light. Thanks, man. Thanks, you fuzzy jelly beans. I love this. Your smile so fun. Thank you, fuzzy. Oh, you're celiac. I'm thinking of burrito bowl, lots of veggies. That sounds so good. Okay, so fuzzy jelly beans, what's a card? My mom made Ukrainian beetroot stew today. It was lovely. That sounds so good. Your chat is very delayed. No, what's going on? If you want, you can try me on YouTube and see if it's delayed there. And normally, I think on YouTube, it's normally a really good stream, so you can come over there. The YouTube channel is The Joyful Yogini. Okay, so Gen Z. Gen Z, I'm pulling a card for you. It's going to be from the Goddess deck. So I'm just going to pull for a couple more people, and I'll trust that the messages that come out will be for everyone who needs a message. So even if I don't get to your card today, trust that one or more of these cards that come out are going to be what you need to hear today. All right, so Gen Z. JNSE. What does JNSE need? Gen Z. Ain, leap of faith. Gen Z, leap of faith. Take a risk. Put your heart's true desire into action. So there's something that you've been thinking about moving forward on. This is your confirmation. Yeah, do it. Absolutely do it. It's beautiful timing. You are listening. You are on the money with your intuition. You've been getting the messages. You've been acting, moving forward on it. So yeah, do it. Love it. Okay. Okay, fuzzy jelly beans. I'm going to pull an Oracle of Unicorn deck for you, fuzzy jelly beans. Okay, so fuzzy jelly beans, what do you need for today? Whoa. Oh, lovely. Expansion. Spread your wings and soar. Share your message and shine your light. Show the world what you're made of. Beautiful. What a great card. I love that. Look at the freedom. The freedom. You gain so much freedom when you embrace all of who you are. So it's moving forward in a way that makes your heart sing, that feels exciting. And sometimes it's a scary excitement. Usually when that fear is in the background that you need to step through, it is a beautiful transformation. So that's what you've been going through. It's beautiful. So spread those wings. Be you. Share what you've been going through. Share your knowledge. Just put yourself out there, because putting yourself out there, fuzzy jelly beans, that enables your light to shine, and then people around you will feel that beautiful light. And you're helping people to heal by you being you, by you shining. All you need to do is be you. Go about your life, you being you. Say hi to people, send that email out or that selfie or whatever. You being you is helping others to shine their light. So keep doing that, and make sure you keep on clearing out your energy field. I like to call upon Archangel Michael to clear the energy field, because I feel like you're also very sensitive and you can take on other people's energy as well. So that beautiful empath that I feel like you are, you can offer confirmation if you feel like you are or you're not, but clear that energy field out regularly, even a few times a day if you think about it, and or even just wear some crystals that will help to clear the energy and keep you feeling safe, so you can keep shining that beautiful light. Preston's in the house. Sweet. Hey, Preston. Nice. Okay. Okay, John, that works better instead of Gen Z. Thinking Generation Z. Okay, John, I'll call you John. How was that, John? Could you relate to that leap of faith? Happy's in the house. Hello, Happy. How are you? All right. So I'm up to pulling one more card for somebody, and it will be whatever, whatever you're meant to hear. It will relate to whoever wants to ask the question or ask for the card pull. It will be meant for everyone who resonates with it. All right, good karma too, all in the house. Whoop, whoop, yeah, definitely, definitely. All right, you know what? Here's a message coming in. Love it. John says, I can relate to it, but the problem is always, of course, knowing what your heart desires in the first place. You know, you can get hints of what your heart desires. Think back about different situations. So, for example, so you can think about the area of your life that you're wanting to have some beautiful shifts. You're wanting to tune into your heart. So think about the past and what you have experienced. We have that mouse card came up as being one of the cards for the week and needing to review the past, right? So think as career as an example. I think about certain jobs that I've had that created so much stress and constriction within me. And then I think about some jobs that I've had where I'm like, fuck, this rocks. This rocks my world. You know? Think about those type of experiences that you've had in the area of your life where you want to have those shifts. What are those experiences that felt constricting, and what are those experiences where you felt expansion? What are the elements in those experiences that created expansion, expansiveness, that made your heart sing? What are those things? You know, when I think about, I used to do a TV show on Rogers. I am doing one now, a little local TV show, but I did one that went across the province. It even featured another province as well. And I did it for 4 years. And anytime I could go we were doing a taping of the show. We tape about 5 shows at once. And anytime I went to the studio for that taping, I was on cloud fucking 9. I was like, I freaking love this. So that was a hint for me. Also, then I did another show with another cable company, and I did that for about a year. And again, anytime I was going to get to go to that, I'm like, oh my God, life is so freaking good. I love this. And I was loving every moment of it. And even my body was reacting so well. Like my body was in working tickety boo is the, digestion. I was at a beautiful weight, and I had just had a child. I think my child was she 4 months or 6 months? I know I was pumping. I was pumping when I went to go to work for this. And I was just going, 1 day a week out of the house and 1 day a week in the house in preparation for the show and stuff. But yeah, my body was functioning, like the baby weight was just like falling off. Every week things were getting bigger and bigger on me because I was just having such a blast. So for me, that's major signs that is expansiveness for me, doing things like that. So what is the expansiveness for you? You've been getting hints in different experiences. So tune into those. Pay attention to those. John, does that help at all? Let me know. Okay, happy. Teaching moments. Those jobs were painful. Oh, okay. So happy. That is so good for you to know. Know what does not work for you. Thinking about the past is great advice. Okay, John. Awesome. Okay. Journal about it. Okay. George Blaze is in the house. Coventry, UK. Very cool. That's awesome. Streaming from Ontario, Canada. So it's a pleasure to connect with you. I love being able to connect all around the world. I think this is so freaking amazing. It would just be really cool if I could hear all of your beautiful accents as well. I love that. Okay, so John says, when I was young, and didn't have to work, that was the most fun. Yeah, I get that. Being employed always eats at my soul in some way or another. And so I'm wondering, is it your association with work? Because we could end up have being surrounded by others who have an association that work is hard, work is always a struggle. And if we have those underlying perceptions, the underlying energy going along and just playing that record again and again, no matter what job we have, it's going to feel like struggle and stress. And so it's about clearing those perceptions up and out, right? Creating a new perception, because I'm sure there's some things that if you could do your play as your work, wouldn't that be fun? Would that still feel like a struggle anymore? So what would be that? What would be that play for you? Okay, came across this by accident 15 minutes ago, and you're still here, George. I love it. Hey, make sure you subscribe. So I do the weekly stream. I do the weekly reading on Mondays, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So that's when I start. 12:30 Eastern Daylight Time. Yeah, it used to be savings time, but now it's daylight time. Toronto time, basically. And then on Wednesday mornings as well, or Wednesday 12:30 again, and that's for Intuition Wednesdays. And then on Friday night, I have the Friday night party, 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So at 8 p.m. Toronto time, Friday night, and we live stream. We have fun. It's channeling. It's usually give out a prize of a one-on-one session with me. So I had someone win 2 weeks in a row, which is wonderful. From the first week, they haven't scheduled theirs yet. They need to schedule their one-on-one with me. Man, don't give up the opportunity. I want to work with you. But anyways, yeah, you can join me for these. And then on Tuesdays, I also have live yoga, 12:30 p.m. as well, on YouTube as well as on Twitch. So you can join me for some yoga as well. Fuzzy, you're so welcome. And Blanket says, hello, so grateful for your live. Yeah, I'm going through a tough time right now. So depressed. Pandemic, went through a breakup. Oh man, I'm so sorry to go through a breakup during the pandemic. It just really compounds everything, right? But I really feel like this pandemic is forcing us to get in our shit, to like bring it all up and really decide what's working, what's not working, and make some changes. So yeah, there's some breakups happening, right? Some breakups and relationships are happening, career shifts, education shifts, friendship shifts. A lot of shifting, a lot of shifting is going on, but it's for the best. It's for the best, helping us to truly align with what is best for us. But it's not always easy, right? It can be tough. So I'm sending my love out to you. If you're struggling right now, just picture a huge energetic hug just wrapping around you. And you've got this. You're going to get through it. You can do this. Okay, you can do it. And if you are interested in a one-on-one, let me know. If you're drawn to it, let me know. Or just keep coming to the streams. Keep getting, little infusions of some joy. Mr. Vacation is in the house. Empower your bra. What exactly do you mean by that? What would I need to do to empower it? It's like, you're freaking amazing. You go, girl. Is that what you mean, Mr. Vacation? What do you mean? Anyways, this has been a lot of fun. Okay, Kate Card says, thank you, Joyful. It's been tough. So you've helped me tenfold. Oh, Kate Cards, I'm sending you so much love. By the way, Kate Cards, you have a beautiful Instagram. You make such beautiful art. Like you are so freaking talented. Keep doing you. Thank you for bringing lightness for everyone. Oh, you are so welcome, Kate Cards. Thank you for your gratitude. I really appreciate that. I appreciate that a ton. I'm feeling it in my heart chakra right now. I'm a jokester. All right, Mr. Vacation, Mr. Jokester. Thanks for bringing your jokey energy in here. I love it. Okay, Blanket says, I'm so confused, feeling very guilty, feeling suicidal as well. Lord, guide me. Blanket, I am so sorry. Now, with you feeling so suicidal, you need to get help, okay? Anytime you're feeling suicidal, you need support. So whether you call here, it's 911. I don't know what it is where you are at. Maybe you check yourself into a hospital, you call a helpline, make an appointment with a therapist, but get the help you need now because you need to be here. You are, no matter how tough it gets, it's just you're such a sensitive, gentle, amazing soul. You are, and I want you to remember that. And you know what? You've gone through shit, right? You've heard things, you've seen things that have been really tough on you. Like, why would I want to live on a planet that's so harsh sometimes? But it's time to change the perception because yeah, you've gone through shit. And it's where your focus is as to what you will experience. So we've all gone through shit, right? We've all gone through our own unique combination of shit. Okay. And sometimes it's been really, really tough. Sometimes we've gotten to places where we feel like I can't deal with this anymore. I can't handle this. But again, it's a distortion of perception. You can. Life is not going to send you anything you can't handle. You have gotten through everything that you have been challenged with up until today. You have gotten through it, and you will get through this too. And so it is about redirecting your thoughts. If any of you out there have any kids, when those kids are like having a tantrum or just losing it, however you want to describe that, you need to redirect them. So it's like you need to redirect your own mind. So when your thoughts get into that deep, dark place, it's about trying to find more softness in your thoughts. And it takes time. It takes work. You have to, because it can be addicting. It can be so addicting to stay in the muck of a thought, of a situation, focusing on what's so crappy about your life or about a situation or about a person. It can be addictive, staying in the loop of thoughts that are mucky, that are heavy, that are dense. So it does take work to be able to, okay, I'm going to find a thought that feels a little bit gentler than what I've been thinking. So, yes, this has been tough. And I have been through tough. And I have gotten through it. So, I will get through this too. And if you have any specific examples of thoughts you want to throw out there, I can try to help you to soften them. Otherwise, you can practice on softening the thought and redirect your thoughts. So you can redirect by listening to some fun music. I totally recommend to everyone, if you like music, create a music mix that makes you happy. The songs that automatically get a little skip in your step, make you want to dance, make you feel sexy, make you feel playful. What are those songs? And just immerse yourself in them. Get them right in your ears. Get the earbuds going in and immerse yourself within the joy and pleasure of that. So sometimes we need to redirect your thoughts. But if you are still in a place of feeling suicidal, you need to get assistance right now. Okay? You need to stop what you're doing and go get that assistance. If this helps, then that's wonderful. I'm glad I can offer you help, but I want you to get the help you need, okay? So thank you, everybody. Thank you. This has been fun. And I am hungry. I need to eat. Blanket, I hope that helped, honey. Okay, so I am going to go have lunch. And I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day. I hope to see you for Intuition Wednesday. I hope to see you tomorrow for yoga. Yoga is going to be live on YouTube and on Twitch. If you want any of my social media links, you can go to my Instagram channel. My Instagram is the.joyful.yogini. And if you go there, in my bio is my link tree, and that will take you to everywhere. So I would love if you would subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can subscribe to my Twitch if you like. I have a TikTok. I haven't been fully active on that. I'm more active on Instagram and Facebook. But yeah, anyways, it's out there. If you want any more of me, I'm there. And it's been a pleasure. So thanks, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day. From my lake to yours, everyone. Namaste. I felt like saying namaste. Just have a great day. Okay, so I'm going to say goodbye first on Reddit here. Bye, guys. Okay, and then bye to all those you amazing YouTubers. Thanks for following me here. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.